morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I am ItsKim, and welcome to ItsKim Live. And this is my show where I talk about things in pop culture that I care about and that I love. Just want to double check here, making sure you guys can all hear me, that everything is good. We've got lots to go over today, and I'm seeing you guys all piling in, and support's already coming. Thank you guys so much. Just double checking here. I think are we all good, producer sister? Audio's good. We're all good. I think we're good. I hope we're good. Anyway, I'm just going to start talking, hoping that we are good. So we've got lots of stuff to go over today, particularly about Britney Spears and Diddy. And here's the way the show normally works. If you've never seen it before, we go through our main topics, which is what's in the thumbnail, it's what's in the title, it's what you clicked on. Then we have a halftime where I communicate with my beautiful community of space angels who are all coming in right now and are so amazing. I love you guys so much. Then we have a fun section towards the end of the show called What the What, where we go over something interesting, funny, wild, crazy from all around the internet. And that is all courtesy of my co-pilot and partner in crime, producer sister, who puts it all together for me. So I haven't seen it. I have no idea what's coming. We're going to react to it together. And I think it's going to be a good time. So as we get started, I do want to say, oh my gosh, the stuff is coming in. Okay, I need to do some thank yous before we get into the main story today. And it is so appreciated, you guys. Honestly, thank you so much. So thank you to, the first things first is to General Scott, who sent me a PayPal earlier today. Thank you so much for your support on this channel as always. I hope you are doing well. And anything for PayPal goes into an account that just helps with expenses for the channel. So I very much do appreciate that as well. Thank you to Turtle Girl Judith S., who became a Space Angel before the show even started. That is amazing. Thank you so much for choosing to be a member with us. And then on top of that, I have to go over now to my other window here and take a look, because I can't see everything in my program yet. Thank you so much to Aria, who gifted a membership. Thank you so much to Manda Panda, who has been a member for 19 months and said, I am so excited to hear your take on this, Kim. I'm excited to give it to you. I'm excited to give it to you. And Vicky A., thank you so much for gifting 20 memberships. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. And I think that means, are we Team Odd? Producer
Yes.
sister, we are Team Odd right off the docket. So you guys, congratulations to Team Odd. Those of you that love it to be Team Odd, there we are. And thank you so much to Kyle for the hype sticker. Very much appreciated. Okay, so. Oh, and for the record, Your Honor also just has been a member for 14 months today. Love you. Happy Monday. Love you. And I hope that you are doing okay. You guys are amazing. And yes, as General Scott just said, hashtag Team Odd. Okay, so we have stuff to go over. We've got lots of stuff to go over, and I'm not going to bury the lead very long because I know that's part of why you guys are here. So here we go, back over. Producer sister, is everything good for you visually?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. We're working on a whole bunch of like stuff behind the scenes right now of tech. It's super fun. It's super fun. And I've got my script up here. So if you guys are ever wondering, sometimes when I look over here, it's because I'm checking on the chat. I'm checking on like all types of stuff. And then also over here is where I have my presentation. So if I'm not looking directly at the camera, I'm not trying to be rude. But also in stories like this, I like to make sure that I know what I'm saying and that I'm not speaking out of turn and that I'm remembering to say everything that I want to say. So I hope that that makes sense. All right. So as the thumbnail says, no justice. And that's kind of where we are today. So let's go through it. Let's go look at what's going on. This stream is going to include speculation and opinion. This is my show where I share my opinion and my speculation. If you have questions about why I think the way I do, you are welcome to check out my sources. I have them in a document in my description where I list the things that I look at that help me form my opinions. So yes, my opinions are opinions and should not be taken as fact. And if you want to know where I got that information, it is all available to you. As well, hello, YouTube reviewer. Hi. Nothing explicit is going to be shown on this stream. We go to great lengths to make sure that everything we do here is appropriate for the community guidelines because we care about YouTube and we would like to stay on it. And also, my beautiful community, and I know you guys are usually amazing about this, so I'm not overly concerned about it ever, but I feel like it's the responsible thing to do, that I just remind you to please not send hate to anyone. It's not cute. It's okay to have an opinion, right? But we don't need to be jerks. And we don't need to do anything that's going to cause harm to other people. The world sucks enough already. So I also have to say, because we are going to be talking about Sean Combs today, Diddy, P. Diddy, Puffy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love, whatever he feels like calling himself this week. I do just want to say this right off the bat. Sean Combs has not been charged with any crime, and the allegations against him have not been proven in court. Combs maintains his innocence. And the following information is speculation and opinion based upon reporting and legal documents available to the public. Okay? So, just to be fair to him. But yes, let's get into the main story today. Britney has settled her legal battle with her father. So, this is according to CNN. Britney Spears has reached a settlement with her estranged father more than 2 years after the court-ordered termination of a conservatorship that has given him control of her life, their attorney said. The terms of the settlement were not disclosed by the attorneys for the pop star and her father, who confirmed the settlement to CNN. It has been our honor and privilege to represent, protect, and defend Britney Spears, the singer's attorney Matthew Rosengart said in a statement to CNN. Ms. Spears is and always will be an icon and a brilliant, brave artist of historic and epic proportion, Rosengart's statement continued. Although the conservatorship was terminated in November of 2021, her wish for freedom is now truly complete. As she desired, her freedom now includes that she will no longer need to attend or be involved with court in this manner. Okay, so Britney has definitely been struggling with this settlement and has shared various things on social media. We're going to talk about all the rumors in a minute because I think it's safe to say that when all of this broke, it kind of was a bit of a dumpster fire amongst social media and news sites. And of course, you had news sites saying certain things that I really take with a grain of salt, and we're going to get into that more and more. But I try to focus a lot on what Britney herself is saying. And again, I'll actually get into more about that later too. Um, but over the weekend, she made numerous posts, many talking about her health issues, um, having a lot of anger towards her family, which I think is totally fair. She vented about having her inhalers taken from her. She actually gave a shout out to Jeanette McCurdy's book, I'm Glad My Mom Died. And as of this morning, she has deactivated her Instagram. But one post in particular, I think, showed her anger, and In Touch had a good article on it, so we're gonna read it from there. Um, so Britney Spears slams parents' claims she suffered nerve damage, saying, "My family has hurt me." Britney Spears slammed her parents, Lynn Spears and Jamie Spears, or James Spears. I'm probably gonna be calling him James Spears a lot through this because we have Jamie Spears, James Spears, Lynn Spears, Jamie Lynn Spears. There's too many repeat names and it's ridiculous. While claiming she suffered nerve damage and seemingly blamed them. She wrote in the post, I was actually right about the nerve damage in my back. I have to get acupuncture every day of the rest of my life now. Britney, 42, wrote via Instagram on Sunday, April 28th, along with 2 photos showing her back while wearing nothing but black thong. Words and thinking too hard make it worse. If people only knew how I've had to crawl to my own door one time. My family hurt me. There has been no justice and probably never will be. The people who sat and did absolutely nothing when they did that for 4 months are smooth sailing. The way I was brought up, I was always taught the formative of right and wrong, but the very 2 people who brought me up with that method hurt me. The toxic singer continued, I am so lucky to be here. It's funny because till this very day, I haven't told them face to face. I text through Instagram, but I honestly believe it would not be so safe if I ever did go face to face. So the child in me knows that they would be destroyed, and that's basically it. I do miss my home in Louisiana, and I wish I could visit, but they took everything. So this is heartbreaking, and something I just want to bring up right here because I see people going, she deactivated her Instagram and freaking out. I think she just told us why. If she's not seeing them face to face, and I understand why she's not, we have heard allegations in the past from both Britney and her sister Jamie Lynn Spears of what I'm going to say is violence between them and their mom, and there's been a lot of other bad things. I understand her not wanting to go face to face with these people. Completely. I think that's completely valid. And if her communication with them is through Instagram, for example, through DMs, I understand that at this point, with what she's dealing with, she may want to just not have that be a thing. And I think that that's fair. So if she and the thing is, she's deactivated her Instagram so many times, and a lot of the time it does have to do when things are getting a little bit crazy in the media, and it's just like a social media detox almost for her. And I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. I don't consider her deactivating her Instagram to be like a scary thing. I think it's just her trying to handle what's going on. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I could be completely wrong, but that's just how I feel about it. And also her saying, I'm so lucky to be here, is she is recognizing what she has survived, but she's still allowing herself to be angry about it. And I think that's important. We have to allow people when they go through things to feel their feels. It sounds silly, but I think for a long time we've really lived in a world that has said, bury your negative emotions, but that doesn't help. It doesn't help. It doesn't fix anything. And I always, as always, I just wish her the best as she deals with the horrible situation she's been in and comes to terms with it in the best way that she can. So I know people are going to be asking for my opinion on the settlement, and I have a big thing written here, um, that I've gone through, and this is kind of, it's about the settlement, but it's also just in general about Britney, because I feel like anytime a big story like this happens, you have the normal general public discourse of the things people have opinions on with her and everything else, and I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for it, and I hope you guys are good with that. Hope you guys are good with that. So here we go. I used to exclusively report on Britney on this channel. I made the decision to report on her less last February. I was incredibly frustrated with the media and even the behavior of some fans, particularly when it came to her privacy. For example, when the fans called the cops on Britney, that was it for me. I feel like people feel way too entitled for information about her personal life, her health, and they're extremely opinionated on how she's supposed to live her life. And that frustration really has not changed for me. And it's part of why I've tried to focus on the positives in her life and amplifying her voice. That's why a lot of the time when I report, I make sure I read her Instagram captions. I read things from her book. I want to make sure that her voice is represented in an industry that really doesn't seem to care that much what she has to say. I don't think that that's fair, because the media surrounding Britney is an industry in itself. Um, and because of that, any opportunity the media gets to talk about her, they will take, and they will run with it till the ends of the earth. And I just didn't feel right about adding to that discourse in a negative manner. I wanted to be very careful about the things that I said, and I hope that makes some sense. Um, I've heard many different rumors about this settlement. TMZ has reported a whole bunch of things saying, that she has to pay fees and other things to do with the settlement, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. So there's been some to do with money, and there's also been some rumors about information allegedly being given up about a certain business manager slash pastor's wife that might have factored into the settlement. But I want to stick with what's realistic, and what probably it's kind of almost assumed, and obviously is speculation and opinion, but I hope you guys will understand what I mean. The reality is that James Spears is not a healthy man. He recently had one of his legs amputated, and from last I heard, he was living out of a trailer. I see people asking all the time, where is Britney's money? It's not with James. If it was at any time, it was probably used on heaven knows what for years during the conservatorship. James was never going to be the one to pay her back. That's my opinion, right? I don't see it that way when you're looking at civil discourse. It doesn't make sense, and I also doubt, in my own personal opinion, that James ever would have been prosecuted in criminal court. And please hear me in full when I say this and my reasoning, and I could be wrong. Again, this is my speculation. I'm not a legal expert. Even though I think he should be prosecuted, the state of California gave him authority to do whatever he wanted, essentially, during that conservatorship. I personally think that that is a bit corrupt, but it doesn't surprise me when, in my opinion, I see things that are allegedly corrupt try to protect themselves. It's ridiculous, and this is a perfect illustration of why the laws surrounding conservatorships need to change. If If someone is not able to care for themselves, they should not be on tour, doing Vegas residencies, acting in TV shows, writing and recording albums, promoting lingerie lines, blah, 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 everything they had her doing. Conservatorship should not be used as legal slavery. And in my opinion, that is exactly what it was used for in Britney's situation. The answer was never the conservatorship. It wasn't then and it isn't now. And I'm seeing that dialogue in the public now, them saying, she's going to be broke and she needs a conservatorship. Yeah, those articles have been shown in one way or another for years now. For years now, saying she's on the verge of being broke. She can't afford to do these things. La 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 la. She's still free. She's still free. She's still going on her trip. She's still doing all of those things. Right? But it is a tried, tested, and true headline to get people to click. And that is about the amount of credibility that I give it at this point. I find it interesting now that I'm seeing a lot of dialogue about Britney's behavior being, and I'm going to put up quotations so you know that when people say she's being erratic, I'm not saying that. I'm saying some people think that. Okay? Because she isn't in a conservatorship. In my opinion, she's doing the best to process over literally probably decades of trauma to the best of her ability, and that is never a linear process. It is up and down. A lot of the time it gets worse before it gets better. That is completely normal in trauma recovery. And honestly, what is she doing that is so terrible? She's dancing in her living room, doing the same choreography that she did in Vegas residencies on a stage. So it was fine when she was making money for other people, but when she's doing it in her own house for giggles, people have a problem with it. Okay? She's taking her clothes off for pictures, like she's done pretty much her entire career, down to her posing in her underwear with a Teletubby plushie. So that was fine then, but it's not fine now. Okay. What exactly is she doing that is illegal? What exactly is she doing that is so horrible that she deserves to lose her human rights? Nothing. Nothing. People who are uncomfortable with what they are seeing are missing the point, because she's made it very clear. She does a lot of these things because she wants people to be uncomfortable and offended, because she has been uncomfortable and offended. She has said this, and whether you feel like it's the way it should be or not, she has every right to live her life and do exactly as she pleases. And if you don't like it, you can look away. It's not that hard. And I'm really tired of hearing the whole, but what about her sons? What about her kids? Her nudity must be so embarrassing. Well, nobody says that about other female stars who pose naked all the time. And there are tons of them who do it professionally and on their Instagram. A lot of them have kids. I literally just looked it up this morning just to see if I could get some names. In the past couple of years, Hilary Duff came up. I don't see anybody yelling about her. She's got multiple kids. Celine Dion did a nude selfie a couple of years ago on her Instagram. Okay? Gwyneth Paltrow, Lizzo, Gaga, Olivia Wilde, the Kardashians. Do we even want to start there? And did all of you guys that had that energy about her being naked being a problem, was that the same energy you had when she was doing it during the conservatorship under the direction of her father? Just asking the question. Just asking the question. Now, back to the legal stuff. We know that there are bigger fish in this situation. I don't know what all of that is going to look like, and I also find it interesting that TMZ was reportedly told details of the settlement, alleging that Britney would have to pay millions in legal fees for her dad, when usually settlement details are confidential. And there are NDAs that are signed by both sides. And I say that from experience. And I would love to tell you more about my history of lawsuits and NDAs, but I can't and I won't, because I respect the law. So if someone is willing to violate an NDA allegedly for a payday from TMZ, I'm going to take their reporting with a grain of salt. And I hope that that makes sense. Because if someone did sell details of a settlement to TMZ, I'm going to doubt that it was Team Britney. That's all I'm saying on that front. I hope that makes sense. I don't know why she settled. A part of me wonders if she was just exhausted. This has gone on for years. She has been in and out of court since the beginning of this conservatorship. This is more than a couple of years, like since she's been free or trying to get free of the conservatorship. She's been in and out, in and out, in and out, and maybe she was just ready for this chapter of her life to be done. And reading Matthew Rosengart's statement, I wonder if that, if that is part of it. But um, I also think that she knew she wasn't going to get the money out of him. This was a money pit, in my opinion, at the end of the day. And that's all my speculation. But quite bluntly, why she settled is none of my business. And I just want her to be okay. But we do have something else we have to talk about when we talk about this issue today. And guys, I don't know if you're ready for this. I don't know. I know the big question here is, what did Jamie Lynn have to say about this? The voice of our generation, the woman who has been on multiple reality shows, bawled her eyes out over chocolate and magically cries out of her cheeks. What words of wisdom does Jamie Lynn Spears have that she had to share in a cryptic post because she wanted the world to hear what she had to say? Jamie Lynn. Jamie Lynn. You could have said anything or nothing at all. But she came on here with basically a "I told you so" post. As the caption says, Jamie Lynn, our expectations were low, but oh my gosh, like I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It's just, how is this helpful? How is this good? I mean, I know I really shouldn't expect any class from her, but I really don't believe that this woman wants a relationship with her sister. I just don't. And she's sold out her sister like no other, and it's just absolutely disgusting. I really used to believe deep down that this woman wanted some peace in her family, that she wanted healing. Um, but posts like that for me are just so much more offensive than any nude Britney could ever post. Clearly, Jamie Lynn wants people to notice her whenever something to do with her sister is going on, and at this point, I don't really feel like anything is beneath her. And genuinely, I really hope that her book is still selling well at Dollar Tree. And that's not shade, it's just factual, and Britney can't relate. But for other celebrity news, we have to go back to Diddy. Sean Combs, Puffy, P. Diddy, Love, Brother Love, whatever he's calling himself this week. It's getting exhausting. Um, People is reporting. Oh, sorry, before I get to that. People is reporting that Diddy has filed a motion to dismiss some of the claims in one of the essay lawsuits. Before we get into that article, I thought it might be a good idea to go over the recent civil lawsuits filed against Diddy, because I'm even starting to get confused between all of them. And I've been buried into this for so long, it's kind of getting ridiculous. So this is not an exhaustive list of all civil litigation ever against Diddy, but these are the most recent and the ones that seem to really, like, are the most front and center right now. So the 5 civil lawsuits right now that are arguably most important, for lack of a better term, although they're all important, but you know what I hope you guys know what I mean. We had the Cassie case against Sean Combs, which was settled basically in a day. That one's done, but we know that this was the inciting incident of a lot of things that have really gone on since. Then we have the case between Joy Dickerson Neal versus Sean Combs, which is ongoing, and she alleges substances, SA, and revenge P, and we'll get more into that case in a little bit. Then we have Jane Doe versus Sean Combs / Aaron Hall, who alleged SA to her and her friend after a music industry event, and she sought medical treatment. That's a part of this case as well. Then we have case number 4, which is Jane Doe versus Sean Combs, who claims that she was essayed in Diddy's studio by Diddy and 2 other men when she was 17. She was also taken across state lines. And then the 5th case that we have is the Lil Rod case, which we've talked about at length on this channel. But just so you guys, so we have clarification of each of them. So specifically what we're going to be talking about here is case number 2. So Sean Diddy Combs files a motion to dismiss some claims in the SA lawsuit over 1991 allegations. And not that there's like 1,991 allegations from the year 1991. Okay, so Sean Combs' lawyers have asked a New York judge to dismiss certain claims made against him in a November SA lawsuit in which a woman accused him of using substances and R-ing her when she was a student at Syracuse University in 1991. And legal documents obtained by People and filed by Combs' attorneys on Friday, April 26, claim that some of the allegations were brought under statutes that did not exist at the time of the alleged misconduct occurred. Specifically, the filing argues that Revenge P and HT, many, many cars, are among the claims that should be dismissed with prejudice, as the laws surrounding them that were named in the filing didn't exist. I don't even know, like, what to say about that. And what's bothering me is I'm actually afraid that this may hold up as a defense. But I don't think I could live with myself. Like, and I mean, I don't know why I'm expecting any type of honor amongst this, this specific group of people. But, like, you can't charge me with HT because it wasn't bad back in 1991. Like, I'm sorry I'm laughing, but it sounds so insane to me. It's literally just a level of crazy I don't even know how to handle. It's nuts. So, this goes into a bit more specifically about what happened in the incident. I don't really want to go over it a huge amount, but if you really want to see it, you can pause and read it. It was not a good situation. Bad Boy Entertainment and Bad Boy Records and Combs Enterprises were also listed as defendants in the suit, which came only one day before the expiration of the New York Adult Survivors Act, and the law allowed adult survivors to file a lawsuit a year after the expiration of the statute of limitations. But now Combs' lawyers claim in the filing that because the New York State Revenge P law was not codified until 2019, and the New York Services for Victims of HT law became effective in 2007, amongst other laws that only existed after the alleged A's claims they cannot survive the motion survive the motion to dismiss. The filing also called all of the allegations false, offensive, and salacious. Yeah. Producer sister just said this is not going to help you with your PR facepalm. Exactly. But the thing is, like, I kind of feel like at this point, maybe PR is not the first thing he's thinking about, right? It's just, keeping himself out of prison, probably. I get that. But yeah, that's how that's going, right? Everybody's doing great. It's going great, everybody. Elsewhere in the filing, it also claims that Bad Boy Entertainment and Combs Enterprises fail as a matter of law because neither of them were in existence at the time of the alleged conduct. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of understand that. If the companies didn't exist, how can you sue a company that wasn't in existence? It's a difficult thing. But I wonder if they will be able to refile or make edits or other things like that, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, there's that. Then on top of that, we have this story. Now I wanna just say right off the bat before we get super far into this, I know that the sources that we are going to be talking about and looking at here are not overly credible a lot of the time, but I thought it was interesting and I figured I would share this with you. And it's that Radar Online and the National Enquirer are saying that Diddy is planning on settling scores with friends who've gone silent as he faces legal trouble. Interesting. Hope you guys understand why I clicked on this and I was like, I gotta talk about this. With Sean Diddy Combs facing accusations of a whole bunch of bad stuff, a bombshell report claims that the Bad Boy Records founder has been secretly getting ready to come for all the A-listers who have deserted him. He is nursing a grudge against collaborators who have gone silent amid his legal battles. A source squealed to the National Enquirer. Okay. Questions linger over the whereabouts of the stars he helped elevate, like Jennifer Lopez, Usher, and Justin Bieber, who have distanced themselves from him. In the aftermath of the shocking allegations and a raid by the Department of Homeland Security, I'm tripping over my words this morning, I'm so sorry, or this afternoon, I guess, but see, I'm tripping over everything. At his mansions in Los Angeles and Miami, the 54-year-old music legend is said to be doing a slow, steady simmer while keeping tabs on all who turned their backs on him. Diddy is preparing for a fierce legal battle to clear his name, a music insider added. Once vindicated, his focus will shift to settling scores with those who deserted him when he needed him most. This is just the most. This story. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone thinks of these people. I know there's people that don't like Justin Bieber and are really hounding on him right now and want him to start talking about something that may or may not have happened. I know some people don't like Usher. And I know a lot of people right now do not like Jennifer Lopez. But we don't know exactly what happened. But we do know that Usher said on a radio show that he would never allow his children to experience what he did at the hands of Diddy. And we know that Jennifer Lopez was arrested due to her involvement with Diddy and that he was allegedly unfaithful to her. I can't imagine being so entitled that you think after you have hurt people so badly that they owe you anything. And if this is true, and that's a big if, this is just another example of how self-absorbed and out of touch Diddy is. The thing is, I would read a story like this and usually not believe it, but then I think about some of the clips we've seen of him like screaming in his office and being like, I get what I want, and freaking out all the time, and I'm like, yeah, I could see him being like this. Just my speculation. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. So with that, I'm going to keep watching these stories. I will keep you all posted. I will say there is a documentary apparently that TMZ is putting out regarding the whole Diddy situation, but based on what I'm seeing, there isn't anything super groundbreaking. Like, they talked to Shug in prison. Shug's talked to many people in prison. There's some stuff about the licensing deal with Aubrey O'Day, which she has also talked about previously, but I'll let you guys know if anything is super notable from what I see coming out of that. And with that, we are in halftime. And let me go back to my other screen. There we go. There's the stories. Oh, there was a lot there. There was a lot. Producer sister.
Yes.
Now that we are in halftime, how are you feeling about everything?
It's just a big train wreck.
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm just checking on the chat to see what you guys are thinking. Yeah, exactly. Melissa A said, maybe it's not a good idea, Diddy, to publicly threaten your friends, lol, now that if something happens, we know he done it. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if any of it's true. I genuinely don't. It's, you gotta consider the source on that one, right? And I am. But I'm just saying, I found it to be quite entertaining and bizarre.
I also feel like anything he would do to try to take them down would probably be mutually
assured destruction?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Like, all the stuff you have on camera for them, potentially, allegedly.
You're probably there.
Yeah, you're on it too. It's at your house.
Yeah, it happened on your property.
Unless you're in there, like, breaking it up and kicking people out and...
Yeah, it's... Ugh.
But, again, we don't have proof, but I don't feel like that was the situation.
No. I hear what you're saying. Totally hear what you're saying. I'm interested to hear what you guys think about, like, the settlement situation and everything else. So I'm going to be keeping my eyes on the chat. Let me know what you guys think. I knew you guys were going to want to know how I was feeling about it, and I think there's a lot of mixed emotions, and I'm just trying to be realistic and just trying to remember that Britney is a person and she's going through a lot. She's going through a lot, and I really just want the best for her as always. It's just so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. Tammy Wolf just said he doesn't have any friends left. There's a couple that are writing for him in the media. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's been like, oof. Oof. Kyle said all things are open for investigation, past and present. That's my favorite quote about this whole situation. It really just kind of shines it in a brand new light. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Yeah, Lilo the Stitch 16 just said, I'm mad Britney Spears didn't get justice. And then the thing is, I don't know if this case ever really would have given it to her.
I don't think it would have.
And that's the saddest thing about it all. It really, really is. It's so sad and it hurts.
Because the thing is, what is justice in this case?
Yeah.
Honestly, you can't give her those years back. You can't give
No.
her life back in that sense. You can't undo the trauma.
Nope.
No amount of money is going to fix that.
Nope.
You're dealing with a man who is probably, by all accounts, in the twilight of his life.
Yes.
You don't have time for a full-blown lawsuit, from what we're gathering.
From what we've been led to believe,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
If he's living in a trailer, I am guessing there's no Scrooge McDuck vault somewhere hidden.
I'm sorry, my brain just went to like imagining a trailer that had like an expandable room that you could then make into the Scrooge McDuck thing.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to think like I'm like building it in my head in The Sims, and it's very strange.
Yeah.
Thank you for that visual.
You're welcome. And the thing is, we don't know what they settled for. We don't know what was exchanged, any of those details, and whether or not we ever will, goodness knows.
Yeah.
However, in my speculative opinion, he does have one thing, and that is information.
Yeah.
That could be used in a lawsuit where there is a chance of getting some money back and seeing more justice.
Yeah.
Still not the justice we would like to see with her parents, but we probably don't have the time. But
Yeah.
if you can get information that can help you in those situations, maybe that's the route you have to take.
Yeah. And again, like those are all their rumors.
Yeah, completely speculative.
I have heard nothing from sources, and I have seen nothing that leads me to believe that those rumors are credible, but I think it is a nice thing to hope that maybe did happen. And I don't think it would be completely out of left field, in all fairness. Just checking. Yeah, Lilo Stitch 16 said Britney Spears didn't do anything wrong. She's never harmed anyone. She never threatened a soul. And that's like, I don't understand. She didn't do anything bad that way. It just bothers me so much. Billy Cat said, if the settlement is the best thing for her, then so be it. I don't like it, but it would not help her, but maybe drawing a line here will. I hope so. Yeah, I get what you're saying, 100%. Denise going, DuckTales.
Woo!
Brianna Marie said Britney would never settle. She was pissed and wanted justice more than anything. Britney is not okay, and I believe there's so much more going on than what we know, and none of it is good. And you could be right, Brianna, but realistically, from a legal perspective, Britney is free in the eyes of the law, and she would have had to sign off on that settlement for it to be final.
Yep.
So, I mean, that doesn't mean that that's what she wanted, but sometimes situations suck.
Yeah.
And there aren't a lot of good options for you. So, I don't know.
And that's why I think they may not have time.
Yep. Yeah. Susan Dawn said, it makes me feel so sad for Britney. I hope she can find some sort of peace in the future. Myself as well. Yep. Yep. Pearl Jan said it did show one thing, how horrible her family is. Nothing they do will repair their reputation. Nope, and especially not putting those little sassy Instagram posts on there. It won't help either. I swear, I don't want to be a Jamie Lynn hater channel. I really don't, but it's just like...
Sometimes it's just right there on a silver platter.
It's infuriating. It is infuriating. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know.
You see here. MJ, we need to fight for justice for Britney Spears. They ruined her life, damaged her body, and broke her heart. I don't believe she settled with father. It was forced... or threatened, I think you meant to say. Britney deserves love. I think, see, here's the thing though, right? I think sometimes it does come down to, in civil court, we're talking about money, right? And who knows how much more it would have cost her to continue doing this. And if Jamie is not doing well, or James is not doing well, like, what is there to pursue, right? It's it's really unfortunate, but I think this is probably a very layered situation and has a lot of moving pieces. Um, and it's just, I don't think there's an easy answer for it. There's no way to
No.
put it in a bow, and tuck it away. It just sucks. The whole situation sucks.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Oh, Sarai just said, I don't know why I can't put my milestone up. I cleaned it up. I don't know either, but if you had a milestone, thank you very much, Sarai. I appreciate your support. It's always good. It's always good to see you come back. And I love the members here. We love memberships here. It's always so good to see you guys. I love all your little icons and everything. It's great. And thank you guys so much for your generosity and for your support for this channel and for me. It is very, very much appreciated as always. Um,
The thing is, too, I wonder if this could be a play in a bigger game.
it could be.
Because, like, one of the things we talked about is what all do you go after him for?
Yeah.
Because he was legally appointed
Mm-hmm.
to be the conservator.
Yeah. And I think that's ultimately part of where a lot of the problems are.
Is there a bigger lawsuit here against the state?
I don't know, because I think when you really start to look into the nitty gritty of the creation of this conservatorship,
Mm-hmm.
it becomes very clear based on emails that have been leaked that this was calculated, that
Yeah.
it involved specific judges and, in my opinion, specific doctors and things like that for a reason.
Yeah.
Um, I think it is going to put a lot of things into question if that's the route it goes. But if that
Mm-hmm.
is the route that it's going to go, it cannot be at a state level. It's going to have to be federal.
Yeah.
And that would be crazy because not only would it implicate Britney's situation, but it would potentially implicate the entire conservatorship system. And that is a fight that Britney should not have to do on her own.
No, she shouldn't.
So, yeah, that's, yeah. Arya just said, I think it's a tactical move. Yeah, and that's the thing. I think we're all going to have a lot of questions, and I think we all want answers to those questions now. I think we all want to know everything that happened. I'm sure in time, if Brittany wants to talk about it, she will, of what she is able to talk about with an NDA. But I mean, if one side's already violated an NDA, at that point, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If we're not following the rules here, then yeah.
And that's
Ugh.
why this feels like it is one piece in a much bigger picture.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing. I'm trying right now, as much as I am so upset and my heart's hurting and I'm angry and I'm sad and I understand, and I don't want people to think I'm like nuts here. I don't know Britney Spears. I don't know her as a person, obviously, but I think it's so hard sometimes when you read through this story, when you really understand everything that happened, when you do the deep diving, that you just want to give this woman a hug and just be like, you deserve so much better than this. You deserve so much better than this. I want better for her than this. I want her to have her freedom and her peace. And unfortunately, those are two things that freedom and peace aren't always something that you can buy.
No.
There isn't a dollar amount on that, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of personal work, and I can't imagine how it's all felt for her, and I don't even want to try, and I don't even want to try to like relate to it and make it smaller, like, you know what I mean, like I don't want to invalidate any of it, but I just hope she knows today that there's a lot of people around the world that want the best for her and that we love her and we want her to be healthy and happy and to have peace and to live life the way that she wants to, whatever that looks like. I'm so sick of seeing people being like, I didn't fight for Free Britney for this. I wanted her to come back and do music or blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I cared about Britney the person,
Yeah.
not the entertainer. And I'm so tired of people looking at her like a product and not a person. It just bothers me so much.
Part of what you were fighting for was to give her the choice of what she wanted to do.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you don't like what choice she made, but that doesn't mean put her back in a conservatorship
No.
or anything like that. She has the choice. She has an adult. She's an adult. She gets to pick what she wants to do.
She's
And
not
I'm
a girl
sorry
anymore.
if that doesn't align with what you want. It's too bad.
Yeah. I agree. Ugh, it just hurts.
Yep.
Thank you guys for the love in the chat. I see it. And I know that there's a lot of people that have a lot of mixed emotions today and have for a couple of days, but we'll see what we can do.
Yep. I mean, I wish she would come back and drop Blackout 2.0 and
oh, sure.
It would be awesome.
And honestly, a part of me wonders, would doing an album for her and funneling her pain into art be something good? And I'm not even saying it's something she'd even have to tour or perform or anything. Just her dropping a, like, just something like therapy for herself and her getting to say things her way and not being taken out of context and all those types of things. I wonder if that would be healing for her, but that has to be healing for her in order for her to decide to do it.
And maybe she'll get to the point where she's ready to do that.
Maybe. Yeah. But it's going to be on her timing, not ours.
Yep.
So I would say that.
And there is no time limit or specific time frame.
No.
That healing comes in.
No. And Silky said, and she did all of this with a broken heart.
Yep.
I like that song. It's like, it's my birthday every day. I'm so depressed. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, Marsha Haas just said, yes, I will be excited if she comes back out with new music, but it's definitely not in her best interest right now. Yeah, it's not in her best interest unless it's what she wants to do. Period. Yeah. And Medora Art said, yes, this is about her as a person. It doesn't have to amuse she doesn't have to amuse anyone if she doesn't want to. Yeah. Yep. Fair enough. Oh. Well, you guys, we do have a What the What. And I want to try to do around our normal runtime today, but I do have a bunch of things I have to do this evening. I do want to say thank you so much to everybody who has reached out and said kind words and has been supportive. We let everybody know last week, producer sister and I, that there is a member in our family who is not doing well health-wise, and it's very touch and go right now. It's very day to day. Pardon?
It was a better weekend.
It was a better weekend than we were expecting.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of you have been praying and thinking about it, and I really do appreciate that. We're just going to keep going, and I mean, obviously, it's our hope that things get better, but there's just been a lot. There's been a lot of moving parts of this, and but the big thing that we were nervous about this weekend, we've got through it, I think is a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you are praying and you feel so inclined, please continue to. And again, we can't say a lot, and I don't want to say a lot because it's not my story, it's not my life. But thank you so much for all the love and the support as always. I don't know if there's anything you want to say, producer sister.
No, I agree.
Okay.
I think you summed it up pretty well.
Yep. So, thank you very much, guys. So, let's do our What the What. I'm going to take my jacket off because
you warm up.
I was freezing when I started earlier. It was just ridiculous. This is the fun part in April in Canada. It doesn't know if it's spring, summer, or winter. It depends on the hour.
It's all three.
It's all three. It's all three. This month we have had snow. We have had thunderstorms.
Hail.
We've had hail. We almost had an earthquake. We
We've had an eclipse.
We did. We had an eclipse.
We've had everything.
We've had everything. We've had everything. It doesn't make any sense. It makes
the wind.
No sense. Oh, wind?
The wind. There's been a couple nights.
What did I say?
No, just the wind as well for weather.
Yeah, the wind's been nuts. We've had nights where the wind has been so loud. Hasn't it kept Sammy awake?
Yeah,
And he's in the basement.
Yeah.
Like, it's been crazy.
I have a basement apartment, so no, we did not banish Sam to the basement.
Oh, I did forget to do something before we do What the What, and she's informing me. Do you guys see this? Do you see this little face?
Hello.
Do you want to come say hi to everybody? Yes, of course you do. There she is. Here's Lacey. Yeah. Lacey says hi. And there we go!
Hey!
You gave them the burp! Everyone will be very happy now. Thank you, Lacey. Thank you for blessing everyone, starting their week off right. Oh, Kyle, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Even God doesn't want the Leafs to win. I can't.
Pain.
Pain. Toronto people, you know.
My favorite is the guy who, there's a meme I saw of someone outside the arena holding a sign and it just said, "I'm ready to be hurt again."
Yeah.
I'm like, this is truth.
100%. There you go. Good girl, Lace. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to show you guys this. This is so stupid. Give me 1 second. I found something of Lacey's that I had lost. It's her Chewy Vuitton. So I'm going to put that in her bed now, so she has it. I just thought it was too cute. Couldn't help myself. It was adorable. Alrighty. What the what?
What the what?
What the what?
Hope you're hungry.
Oh gosh. Alrighty. Let me open this up. I should have put it in show before I did the transfer. Learning. Alrighty. Funny food memes. Are we ready for this? I am. I'm ready for this. Showed this to my dad and he just didn't get it. Oh, because it's evaporated milk? It's gone.
Poof.
It's not here anymore. It's gone.
Bye-bye.
Oh, hey, Steph. Steph just entered the chat. We're in our What the What section. So we're going to laugh at funny food memes if you want to chill. Do I need to check Telegram, Steph, or is everything okay? I'm going to check here quickly. No? Okay. Alrighty. We'll keep going. Everybody say hi to Steph. If you have not subscribed to her, you can check her out. You can either click on her in the chat or you can look at the link in the description. My uncle went to Japan and a man liked him so much he made him out of sushi. Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. Is that a thing that like you can do? You can go to...
I don't know. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's adorable. Okay. Which one would be your next bite? Mine would be B. And someone said you have to earn B by doing C first.
Mm-hmm. A is just not right.
A is right out. Like
Right
Monty
out.
Python. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I kind of agree. I feel like you do C.
I think C.
C, then B. What do you guys think? I want to do a poll now. I
Yeah.
want to know what you guys think. Hang on, let me pull this up. Let me make a poll. Da, 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 da.
I feel like A is you woke up and chose chaos.
Yeah. I'm just gonna ask which bite. A, B, C. Here we go. I was not expecting to do this poll, but I feel like this is a good question to ask. So here we go. Here we go. Let me know, guys. Steph, I would just put that in my gob hole. It's big enough. I saw you ate that chocolate cake. I know. Yeah, I love it. Some of you. Let me see. Oh, C is in the lead.
Okay, who chose A?
Who chose A? Why did you choose A? Do you like do like a circle? Are we going like around? How does that work?
Steven said
gosh.
if you do A, then you get a bigger B.
I feel like this is like a psychological study in some form.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some psychologist right now that's like, see, A people have this,
Yeah.
B people think this way, and C people think this way. We're all gonna get diagnosed based on our choice of letter of sandwich. Okay. I think I'm gonna let this go to like I think 65 or 70, and I'm gonna stop it so we keep going. You guys, I love how opinionated we all are about this. I love you guys. I love you guys. Steph! I love you. Nothing phases me. Nothing phases my gob, no matter how big it is. Up for a challenge. Okay, I'm gonna stop it now. All right, there we go. So we got over half of you would be like, no, I'm doing C. 4% of you were like, I'll do A. And 39% of you were like B. So I think most people are in the C club.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh gosh, we ask the really serious questions in this community. We really do. We really, really do. Alrighty. Boom. Next one. This guy on Hinge invited me over for dinner. When I got there, he proudly displayed his mac and cheese with goldfish breadcrumbs. Georgie, if you don't marry him, I will. I was gonna say, a part of me was like, this looks interesting, but the creativity.
Do you know how long that would have takes?
The precision.
Like, you didn't just sprinkle them on. You placed every one.
The goat sausages. Yep. We need to have a girls' night. Steph, I have a question for you. If we did a What the What girls' night, because I don't know how many of my streams you've seen where we do these fun sections where we just look at stuff around the internet that's crazy wild. We do stories sometimes, all that type of stuff. Would you come on here and do that with me? Because I think we could have a really good time. I have the feeling we might have to do it members only, but I think it would be fun. I do believe we have some stuff saved for that may not be as safe for work type situation. Kind of. Like we're not that out there, but you know what I mean. Yeah. I love you guys are like, please.
I also have a What the What recap that I was wanting to possibly do.
Yeah, that could be fun. But I am blown away by this gentleman on Hinge with the precision of the dinner. It's gorgeous. All right, thank you, Steph. She said, "Oh yeah, girls' night for the win." Okay, all right. I'll make sure my parents are out that night and we'll have fun. Hi, Mom and Dad. To the person at work who always steals my donuts, your day of reckoning has come.
It's diabolical.
Oh my gosh. That's like hot mustard, right?
I think so.
That's like really hot mustard. And they're doing it as like a filling.
Yeah.
So you think it's like Boston cream type thing?
Yep.
That's like the dude that did the Ferrero Rocher thing.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
The girl and her dad?
Yes. That was brutal. That was brutal. Babe, what's wrong? You haven't eaten your croissantosaurus. What in the AI art am I looking at? Now I really want to do like a whole go on what's it called, Mid-Journey, or like the AI that makes pictures and just be like, can you please make whatever out of croissants? Like I just want to see.
Yeah.
Croissant art. We could do it with garlic bread, guys.
There you go.
We could do garlic bread AI art. Oh. Just saying. That could be fun. That could be fun. Them. Here's 10 potatoes. Eat them all. Seriously? I can't do that. It's too much food. Them. Here's 10 potatoes that I mashed up and added butter, salt, and milk to. That's better. Like mashed potatoes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Also fries. I think people can eat a lot of potatoes through fries without realizing it. I love Ray saying, this is art, the croissant. The croissantosaurus. That's a good time. It's a good time. Yeah. No, I kind of get that. I don't think I could eat 10 mashed potatoes, though.
No.
That's a lot of food. That's a lot of food. But yeah. British cuisine, the best in the world. I don't know, Steph, you want to weigh in on this? The peas look like if someone melted the green soldiers from Toy Story. I mean, a little bit.
How are they that green?
They're very green. You know what it kind of reminds me of?
What?
Oh gosh, this is gonna start a whole thing if I say it. Put a 1 in the chat if you have seen the cinematic masterpiece that is Troll 2. Now, if you've seen Troll 2, you probably know everything that is about to come out of my mouth. But for those of you that have not, I will attempt to explain this to you. Troll 2 is a movie that came out a while ago, like a number, I think decades ago at this point. And it was a horror movie that was translated from another language into English and filmed, and it was a disaster from the beginning of filming to the very end. And it was called Troll 2 because the film studio had put out a film previously called Troll. Troll 1 and Troll 2 have nothing to do with each other. It was a desperate marketing ploy, from my understanding, to try to make sure that someone would go see the movie because it was so terrible. It is without a doubt probably one of the worst movies ever made. It is awful. And people in this movie got magically turned into this green slop that kind of resembles what is on these fries. I saw that movie. I'm already seeing the, oh my gosh! It's so bad, guys. It is. The only other movie I can compare it to on level of quality is The Room. That is the realm of demented film we are looking at when we talk about this movie, and it is absolutely glorious and terrible at the same time. I laughed so hard watching that movie, I almost threw up. It was ridiculous because it's so bad. It's so bad. I love Steph being like, no, that's no, F no to the British food. No, I know, you would not eat that. You'd send that back. You'd send that right back. You'd probably get up and leave. I'm so proud of those of you that are putting once in the chat that know. Oh, General Scott is in 1990? Is that when it came out? I believe that. It was so bad. It was so bad. But yeah, this is giving me big Troll 2 vibes. Ever said screw it and ate the paper too? That paper too? Oh, is it a starburst? When you can't get the thing off?
I think so.
Is that what I'm looking at? I realized the other day, too, apparently people don't like the lemon starburst. They think it's the worst starburst, the yellow starburst.
Yeah, I can see that.
I like the yellow starburst. Yeah. That's always was the one I went for first, and I've just found out that apparently people hate it. And I've been the weird one this whole time.
Starbursts were like a staple in high school.
Well, people made, like, purses out of the wrappers.
Oh, we made chains,
yeah,
all sorts of stuff. Like,
wallets.
We had a group communal Starburst wrapper chain going.
The things we remember, I swear. It's so weird.
This is what we did in high school.
Oh, Carbonized doesn't like lemon or orange Starburst. I don't know. I like them all. I'm just weird that way. I don't know. I don't have Starburst that much, though, in all fairness. A healthy breakfast of yogurt, a peach, and apple slices. Thought this was an egg and fries. I mean, I think that was intentional. But yeah, I could see that. That's actually kind of like trippy.
Mm-hmm.
But cool.
They're trying to fake you out.
Yeah, fake me out a bit. But I mean, who doesn't love some eggs and home fries in the morning? Your protein and your carbs. Let's go. Right? It's a good time. It's a good time.
Same time, though. The other breakfast looks good, too. Yogurt, peach, apples, yogurt, and fruit.
Yeah, they're both good.
I do that quite often.
Yeah. When you realize chickens are raised better than you, raised in stress-free environments. Does anybody kind of want to be a chicken now? A little bit?
A little jealous.
I mean, I know they're not here anymore, but you know what I mean.
It didn't end well.
It didn't end well, but you know what I mean. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. That's so dark. I'm sorry.
It took a turn.
It did. It took a turn. I'm sorry. Okay, can we please take a moment and think about the time that my dad accidentally made a fried egg that looked exactly like Africa? I'm most impressed by the fact that the egg also has Madagascar. Madagascar. Stop. It is funny when stuff ends up in those shapes, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a good time. It's a good time. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. Because that, I don't know how much you could really do that on purpose.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly, Katie Artist. Talent.
Mm-hmm.
That is talent right there. That's cute. I feel like everyone worships avocados, and I'm over here struggling because it just tastes like compressed wet grass. But no one will listen, and I am alone in this world. Same! I don't like avocados! I'm sorry, I don't. I wish I was like that little boy that was like, it's an avocado! Thanks! Oh, please tell me you guys have seen that. Now I'm afraid you guys haven't seen that. Hang on. We gotta do the it's an avocado. We gotta, come on. It was a Vine.
Back in the day.
Yep.
Poor little kid.
It was great. Little kid. Christmas morning.
Silky said I'm eating an avocado right now.
Okay, give me a second, guys.
Katie said I'm a Californian. My blood is made of avocado.
Okay. I'm gonna play it. Hang on 1 second. Okay, here we go. This is great.
Avocado. Thanks.
Yep. It's an avocado. Thanks. I love this boy. I do. I love this boy. Hang on 1 second to get it all down. Oh, gosh. I hope you guys heard it. I don't like how delayed the chat is sometimes that I can't tell. That bugs me. Oh, free Shavakadu. Thank you, Samantha. That's a whole other thing. Did everybody hear it? I hope everybody did. Oh, I don't like this when I can't tell. It's fine. Okay, thank you, Katie. Alrighty. Let me see. Sarai just said, is that supposed to be his coal? No, I have the feeling this little boy probably just really wanted avocados. Like, it was a big thing. And I wonder sometimes, I think it was like an old tradition that since people got like oranges in their stockings, I wonder if they like maybe had that as a family and they were like, nah, he likes avocados. We're gonna give him avocados. Alright. Geniuses are often rejected by society. Oh, that's... Producer sister, I am rethinking things.
I know.
Is that not? That's kind of genius.
It is.
The only thing would be, though, how do you get it cut that well? Like...
When it's frozen.
Yeah, you'd have to have really, really good knives.
Or let it thaw.
Yeah, like this is a knife. Like that's wild.
But at least from like an OCD perspective, it's still cut.
Yes.
Like that, when you cut a pizza, that's your first cut.
Yes.
Right?
It's not upsetting me. Like really
and you
bad.
can cook it faster.
Yeah. It's
My
true,
other
though.
question is, why don't you have a second rack?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I have many questions.
Yeah. But...
Oh, Samantha just said it works. Have you done this, Samantha? Samantha, how did you cut it? How do you make that work? Like, do you just have like a really, really strong, like General Scott just said, get a machete, right? Like, I'm not against having that. I'm just, yeah. It's like Pearl Chan guillotine. Yes, because we all have our guillotines.
It's hanging out in the kitchen.
Just because. Next to the pizza oven, right? Oh, gosh. Sorry. Oh, okay. Baby,
Chainsaw.
chainsaw. Perfect, King Bob. There's the solution. Babe, stop buying childish crap. You're 30. Me. Oh, it's a cat cookie. I don't have a problem with that. It's cute. It's a cat. People just made it weird. It's a cat. I probably put like something on top of it, like candies or whatever, and you wouldn't even be able to tell.
Nope.
That's cute though. That's cute. Pearl Jan, I said too much. You're fine. Fair enough. Sausage roll and a can of lager. Why is the can of lager photoshopped in? Drinking it. Didn't want to put it down. It do be like that sometimes. It do. It do be like that. Oh, it's funny. I'm sorry. That's good. That's good. Oh. Sarai just said ginger doggy. Why?
Maybe the cat.
Oh, the cat. Okay, I was gonna say, like, did we just get the sticker? I don't see that. Double checking. I'm like so paranoid about this whole system working the way that it needs to. Me. Food that will hurt my stomach later. Me. Number of years ago, I don't know why this was a thing, but for a long time, I could not eat cheesecake without feeling sick. And I think as my meds changed, my body changed, all those things, I was able to get to a place where I can now have some cheesecake without being sick. It was a miracle. But producer sister happens to love cheesecake.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a thing. So I just kind of made the decision that the day after producer sister's birthday was always a day in which I would plan to either be sick or on vacation or something else, because producer sister's birthday, I'm having cheesecake. And I don't care how sick I feel after. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, and no one can stop me. And I think some people have that. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. $2 from General Scott. We got the puppy. We got the puppy. That's too funny. That's awesome. Thank you so much, General Scott. I appreciate it. Oh, I love you guys are all like, cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
Pearl Jan's like, not cheesecake. I know.
It's the best.
I know. It sucks.
I will take cheesecake over regular cake any
Yeah.
day.
Denise just said, what? Cheesecake is the number one thing I crave during my time. It's brutal. I'd cry if I had no cheesecake. And that's what I mean. That's why I was like, I don't care. There's going to be a day every year. I don't care if I end up at the hospital. I'm having the cheesecake. And I'm just so thankful that I've gotten to this place now where that's not the situation we're in anymore. And I just have to be careful. Like, I can't have too much, but I can make it work. I can make it work. I'm very thankful that my body figured it out. Steven just asked, how much cheesecake could producer sister eat in one go?
Not that much.
Oh, no. Not that much. I think a lot of the time we kind of go for the variety packs.
Yeah.
And then we enjoy it over
Yes.
extended periods of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not big, like, we're going to eat all of it, people.
I think the most I've ever done, like, I don't know if we have in Canada is a little shop called M&M's, and they sell variety packs. I think the most I've ever done is like 2 in one sitting, and that was on my birthday.
Yeah, they're rich.
I can't.
Loaded.
I'm usually one and done. That's it. Or no, I can't.
Yep. Yep. We love the cheesecake. We love the cheesecake.
Linda asked, cheesecake or ice cream cake?
Both?
Probably cheesecake over, although it would depend. No, cheesecake. There are certain types of ice cream cake that are really good, but cheesecake.
I don't know. I love both. It's been a while since I've had a DQ cake, like an ice cream cake, but they've gotten so freaking expensive. It's just kind of ridiculous now. Okay, General Scott asked we should do a poll. Garlic bread or cheesecake? Make your allegiance known. Garlic bread, cheesecake. Which team are you on? Let's start the poll. We're asking very important questions on today's show. I'm very proud of us. Steven's like, only 2? Get into training. We don't want to be sick.
I want want to enjoy it. And there's method to your madness. 1, I won't feel sick. 2, I get to enjoy it for longer.
Yeah.
One thing about me, I am the person who will have, like, you can give me junk food or whatnot.
Mhm.
It will take me months
Yeah.
to eat it.
Yeah.
I kid you not.
She's not kidding. It takes too long.
Months, years. Like, I've got a lot of restrictions on what I can eat right now. And shortly before those restrictions happened, I bought a package of the mini Reese's Pieces.
I'm so sorry, producer Cinder. I
Cups?
just have to interrupt you for 1 second because I'm laughing and I know people think I'm laughing at you. General Scott just was like, your vote matters, and I can't stop laughing. Sorry, please continue. Please continue.
So I have this package of the mini Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Mhm.
They have been sitting on my desk for the last 7 months. I
Yep.
have not touched them.
We probably should get rid of them.
Or you can eat them.
We'll have to check and see what whether or not they're safe or not. But
They should be.
they should be. I mean, a lot of candy is good for a long time, but like, yeah.
Yes, like Carbon Ice just said with Ben and Jerry's.
Yes.
So I used to get a container of that. It would take me 4, 5 sittings to
Yep.
eat that.
Yep.
Just eat a couple spoonfuls and I'm good.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I love how she said yep, yep, and I'm looking at Littlefoot.
Yep.
I love this frame. When sometimes like, okay, here's the thing. Sometimes like I think about this old like cell animation and I go, somebody sat at a desk
Yeah.
and they drew this and they looked at it for an extended period of time and went, is this the right one? Sometimes those little frames, they get me.
Yep.
They're good. Oh, Doro has been a member for 7 months. Thank you so much for your continued support, Doro. I so appreciate it. Cheesecake, but garlic bread is better for AI art. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a thing. Oh. Alrighty. Let's keep going. Ah. Mouse. My girlfriend keeps feeding this overweight raccoon under her deck because she cares about him. I found this today. The goldfish and a heart. Stop. Oh my gosh. That's funny. That's funny. I like that. Oh. Oh, thank you, Katie. Apparently we have more likes now than viewers. That's exciting. That's exciting. Please consider liking this stream and subscribing if you have not. We would love to have you be a part of this. And there's also lots of ways to support the channel, but one of the ways you can do it that is free 99 is liking and subbing, and we would very much appreciate it. Oh, that's cute though. I even like the pretty plate. It's so beautiful. Don't feed raccoons, guys. That's producer sister, you alright?
Mhm.
Okay. Don't feed raccoons.
No.
No, don't feed raccoons. Warm glazed donut ice cream sandwich. Stop. Oh gosh.
I'm wondering how the ice cream isn't melting more.
Yeah. I have questions.
Mm-hmm.
I have questions. I love Krispy Kreme, so my brain is going in many different directions right now. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Fluffy Japanese pancakes. Ooh. Have you ever craved something you've never had? Because that is how I feel about these pancakes. I would agree. Those look incredible. I'm gonna have to talk to my fella.
How do you make them
How
that
do you
fluffy?
make fluffy Japanese pancakes? Those look good. I don't even think they're pancakes anymore. I guess they're cakes.
It's almost like a biscuit? I
Yeah,
don't
they're
know.
like pancakes, not. Michael, nothing. Don't feed the trash pandas. Yes, 100%, Michael. You know. We know.
At least the ones around here.
Yeah. Ontario
Very,
raccoons, y'all.
they're very bold.
Yeah, no. Oh. When I get up to drink water at night and things get out of control. I would love to say that this is totally foreign to me, but I have absolutely had nights where I have taken my blender, I've taken it into my room, and I have brought all the things in, and I've made myself a smoothie.
For real?
Yep. 1 in the morning. 1
Oh
or 2
my
in the morning.
gosh.
Because I don't want to wake up everybody. That's why there was one time I did it in the kitchen and I asked everybody the following morning, I'm like, did anybody wake up because of the blender? And they were all like, no. And I'm like, good. Because now I don't have to take the blender into the bedroom anymore. I try to be considerate. But what are you going to do? Sometimes you just wake up and you're like, I got to eat something or else I can't sleep.
But there are other options other than the loudest appliance in the kitchen.
Sometimes you just want a smoothie. Sometimes you just want a smoothie. I will not apologize. When you're in denial about your unhealthy eating habits, fresh poultry cuts smothered in with wheat powder and boiled in olive juice. That's fried chicken. I just thought that's fried chicken. No.
Mm-mm.
No. I can just imagine. For some reason, I'm just thinking this person's name is Pam. And just going, Pam, no. Pam, that is fried chicken. That is fried chicken.
You can try to dress it up whatever way you want.
You can even put ranch dressing on that. It's not going to change the fact that it's fried chicken.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Bro is living in 3030. Oh, so it's like it catches everything that falls out of a taco and goes into another taco?
Yes. I feel like this is ingenious.
I'm reminded of the Bo Burnham Can't Handle This, the Kanye rant song, where he talks about that nobody wants a messy burrito and that you need to inform someone before they put too much in the burrito and when they're at capacity, because nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. And I feel like this is the answer to when people don't tell you you've put too much in a taco or a burrito or anything like that. Don't put too much in there. Just don't. Just don't. Oh, Sarai just said get a Ninja cup, it blends. Oh, Ninja is well loved in this household, I can tell you that.
Very much.
We have a problem.
Ninja appliances in this house.
We have a problem.
Oh gosh.
They're so good. They're so good.
Honestly, of all the kitchen appliances, we killed so many $20 blenders.
Oh my gosh.
It just wasn't worth
It was
it.
a joke.
So the one went on sale, the Ninja one at Costco, and we took the plunge. Worth. If you can afford to do the money up front, in the time we would have killed like 5 or 6 $20 blenders.
Yeah.
Yeah, worth.
Worth. Oh, Rosa, nerd question. Which software are you using right now? Streamlabs, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be adding another software in as well. Still working out all of the kinks. It's all good. It's all good. I'm learning lots. Yeah, Katie Art, is my household broken Ninja blender? We've broken one so far.
Yep.
We have. But well worth it. And I mean, the thing is like how long it took for it to break down compared to the other ones I've had. I think it's not even a comparison. It's not even a comparison.
And the number of times a day we use it.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. This and chill. We're not chilling after this. It's group nap time. Oh yeah. No. We're going to sleep.
Night night.
Food coma. Nope. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Rosa, sorry, I didn't realize that was a member for 8 months thing. Thank you so much for your membership. We very much appreciate it. I love seeing those messages too, because it's neat to know. Like, I know I can tell kind of by looking at the icons, like how long people have been here, but it's good to see the posts. Thank you very much. Yeah. So I'm just reading. Yeah. Katie's like, food coma time. This is a food coma, 100%. Buys groceries for 2 weeks. First meal. Oh, that's too much food.
Way too much food.
I'm assuming there's a lot of people, but that's a lot of food.
I hope there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I really do.
That's a lot of food. That's a lot. A lot of food.
It's a lot of eggs. And a lot of meat. And what looks like tiny, like, cherry tomatoes on...
Yeah, probably just to put with the eggs.
I guess.
I'm guessing. Yeah. My self-control disappears when it comes to fries. I think many of us have that problem. What other foods are there that people have problems, like, stopping eating?
Chips.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
I just stopped the poll here. Let me see here. Why isn't it coming up? Come up, poll.
Cheesecake was 60% and garlic bread was 39.
There we go.
Yes, chocolate. I think the worst is stuff you can mindlessly eat.
Mhm.
So you don't even know what you're doing. You just lose track of it.
Okay. So we had fries, chocolate, chips.
Popcorn.
Let me see. I'm just double checking. We're gonna do another poll. We're doing another poll because I love these. Okay, I'm gonna put popcorn because I've seen popcorn a couple of times. There we go. So we got fries, chocolate, chips, and popcorn. Go. Let me know, guys. Let me know. Wasabi peas. Ray, I've never heard that one. But why not? Why not? All right. That burger looks like it's gonna bite you back. Oh, yeah.
It's coming for you.
That kind of looks like a demented Muppet. I don't know how else to put it. That's scary. That looks like something that is gonna come out of something in Labyrinth and come for you. Does anybody else know what I'm talking about with that? I can't. Oh, Carrie has been a member for 10 months, getting closer to my 1th year. Love you. Love you too. Thank you so much. The 1th will be here before you know it. Before you know it. Thank you for the support, guys. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot and helps out a lot. Obsessed with the way my girlfriend holds burgers like she just picked up a wounded pigeon. I mean, she does, kind of. Is it just, maybe she's just had too many times where things have fallen out the back. It's that same, like, overfilling the taco problem, right?
I've actually seen people have these little, like, silicone things they can put on the base of the burger to catch everything from dripping. I was like, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's actually not a terrible idea at all. I like that. I like that. Living alone is so cool because you can just take bites of your cheese and no one is going to care. Who takes a bite of cheese?
I don't know.
Isn't there like a joke in Anchorman about that? Eat a whole block of cheese. Not even mad. That's amazing. Or something like that. Like, why? Why? Has anyone bitten cheese like this? I've never done this.
Nope.
Have you ever bitten cheese like this, producer sister?
No.
I know you would, Lacey. She's a big fan of the cheese tax. She's asleep right now, but yeah, the cheese tax, big for her. Yeah, Denise just said barbarians. Ray's like, that should be illegal. I can't. Oh, Doro and Silk, you're like, you both eat cheese like this? I've never eaten cheese like this. Maybe we haven't lived.
Maybe not.
Maybe we're missing out. I don't know. Maybe we are. Maybe we are. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm just taking a look at the poll here. We've got fries coming in at 19%, chocolate coming in at 36%, chips coming in at 31%, and popcorn coming out at 14%. There we go. Chocolate is winning, as it should. I have a problem with M&Ms. I do. I have a problem with M&Ms. Okay, a number of you guys eat cheese like this. I've never done this. Denise just said, yeah, do you peel your cheese string or bite it? I always peel.
You peel.
That's why it's a cheese string. That's how it was designed. That's what it was meant to do.
Except for one recipe that I have.
Okay, now I gotta know. Now I gotta know. This is wild. Okay, we're ending this poll. We're doing a new poll. I've never heard of this before in my life. My mind is blown right now. Do you bite blocks of cheese? Yes or no? Maybe I just haven't lived. Maybe I'm uncultured. I don't know.
There is one recipe I've done usually at Christmas, and it's the pull apart like garlic bread cheese balls.
Yes.
And I usually use string cheese for that, and I have to cut it into little
I think that's
pieces.
different.
But even doing that, like everything in my brain is screaming you're doing it wrong. But it's for the recipe.
Yeah, Carbonate just said the cheese string was designed to be stuffed into pizza crust. That's basically what you do with these
Mhm.
little garlic bread bites, but you cut them in little pieces.
Yeah, and then you can make like fashion it into a Christmas tree shape and just get a little dish of marinara sauce and you can dip it in and
Oh my gosh.
it's a good appetizer.
Jen Decker, who has a one. I feel like I haven't seen you talk much, but thank you very much for your support for so long. My daughter would take bites through the package as a toddler. I always knew she'd gotten to the blocks because her little teeth marks. I mean, it's a hard thing to hide.
That's cute.
It is cute, though. That is cute. Okay, we are at 70% no. But it is moving. Oh my gosh, I see it like, whoa, going up and down. Oh, Subi Sue, thank you so much for the support you just sent in. The $2 super chat. Busy working today, but watching. Much love. Thank you so much. Much love to you. I hope work is going okay. I really do. Oh, gosh. Lena just said Adam said no to the cheese block bite. This is going to be the question. Everybody's going to be around their dinner tables tonight being like, do you guys bite cheese blocks? These are the questions. These are the big questions today. Imagine hating me and I'm just at home doing this. You have to do the duck mouth thing with Pringles.
Oh yeah.
You gotta. You got it. You gotta. Oh. Carbonized, I'm sorry. Hey, I live alone. If it's my cheese, it's my cheese. I'ma bite it.
That's fair.
That's fine. Oh gosh, it's funny. Oh. That's good. Yeah. Those are good though. That's fun. That's fun. I accidentally fell asleep while the cinnamon rolls were in the oven and I woke up to beautiful modern art. You're lucky that's all you woke up to. Wow. But yeah. Interesting.
They are charred.
They are very charred.
It's pretty.
It is pretty. It is pretty. But now we know what it looks like when you leave cinnamon rolls in the oven too long. Don't do this. Don't do this. Katie Art is going art. Did someone mention art? I hope they're not. That's not their song. Because if that's their song sucks.
Yeah, Marcia just said it smells funky. That
Yeah.
must be just lovely.
Yeah. Oh gosh. How are we doing on the bite cheese thing? 65% of you are like, no, we don't bite blocks of cheese. I love this stream. Stepper Dan said, just drive yourself to the police station. They're waiting on you. I already made the report. Morning snack. What? I don't eat avocados, but I don't think that's the way you're supposed to eat them.
Don't think so.
Aren't you supposed to, like, scoop it out?
Mm-hmm.
Not eat it like a freaking apple? That's interesting. But some of you guys really do love those avocados. There's like a... It's like a thing. It's a thing.
That just doesn't feel right.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't. That feels very strange. But have we ever... Yeah, Katie just said wick to skin too. Has anyone eaten an avocado like this? Let me know. Let me know. Producer sister.
Yeah.
How much longer do we have in this slide thing? I feel like we've been going for a while. I love it.
15.
15? Okay,
It's
perfect.
taking longer than I thought.
That's fine. This is a good time. Slicing my strawberry shortcake ice cream bar like it's Wagyu beef. Stop! I wasn't sure for a minute there when I was looking at it. I'm like, oh, it's kind of raw. No. No. That looks good, though. That looks good. I guess that's the way to eat it if you can't eat it like a bar.
Yeah.
It's an interesting way.
It's a fancy way.
Okay. I low-key want these. My fat hay want to watch the food cook. I mean, if they work.
Yeah.
It's probably good to be able to see if anything's stuck to the bottom.
Yeah.
It's an
And
idea.
did you get it all, like, completely clean?
Yeah. Is there anything stuck down there? Or, yeah, clean, all that stuff. Not very forgiving, though.
No.
No, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Good for watching if water's boiling and stuff like that. Because you don't have to take the lid off to check, too.
Yeah.
Right on the stove?
You can
It's
just see.
not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. First time making marble effect glaze, and I'm so proud. Oh gosh, at first glance I thought this was an AirPods case. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Especially the marble textures. I feel like we're seeing that a lot on like our tech devices, right? Like straight up. I think a lot of us are. It's funny. Oh. Okay, Linda, good luck.
Yep.
Good luck. Be careful. Take care of yourself. Much love to you. Oh yeah, but the marbled is cute. It is cute. You should be proud. It looks incredible. Is that like icing, producer sister, or what is that?
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know if it's a full icing because it's just a glaze, right? So it
Yeah.
would be a thinner, more liquid consistency than a full icing would be.
Yeah. It's neat though. It's neat.
You'd probably put it on a rack and pour it over to let it harden, and then it'll drip off the rack, off the sides.
There we go. I did not know. We're learning.
That'd be my guess.
Yeah. Fluffy pancake burger. But okay, so there's no actual burger in it. That was gonna be my next one. Like, please tell me there's no beef in that. No, but it looks like there's like strawberries and bananas and whipped cream. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, I'm down.
They didn't
for this.
make the trifle.
It didn't make the trifle. The Friends reference. What exactly was in that trifle, producer sister? Because I'm pretty sure you remember that recipe off by heart.
Beef sautéed with peas and onions. No, it's first there's a layer of ladyfingers, then a layer of jam, then custard, which I made from scratch. Then the beef sautéed with peas and onions, then another layer of ladyfingers. I think it's whipped cream on top.
Oh gosh, that whole trifle, that was ridiculous. Ugh, don't make shows like that anymore. It was so good. My version of soup and salad. I mean, it's more like a sandwich and almost like chili.
Yeah. I guess it could be like a minestrone or something.
Yeah. It's interesting. It looks
But
good.
it's definitely not a salad.
It's not a salad though. I'm sorry. That's not a salad. It's not. It's not a salad. Kyle just said, I love that you can remember all that, producer sister. She knows her friends. She knows her friends.
I watched a lot of Friends in university.
It's a good show. Somewhere in the world, this is how they're selling peanut butter. No!
This gives me anxiety and I don't know why.
Oh, gosh, no. No, I feel like Steve Carell in The Office. No! No. I hate that it's Wade. Oh, gosh, that's so uncomfortable to me. Oh, I don't know how to explain that. It's just gross.
It's just so weird.
Okay, I'm stopping the block of cheese poll. At the end of the day, guys, 63% of you said no, you do not bite a block of cheese. 36% of you said yes, you do bite blocks of cheese. So I guess both sides are well populated.
Mm-hmm.
We have our teams. The no team won. But yes, team, we see you, we recognize you, you are valid.
Hear you.
Yeah, Calbear, I will stick with peanut butter in a jar as well. That's a no.
Because that's the thing, like,
Why?
now you need a container.
Well, how do you continue to use it?
You have to put it in a container. Like, oh.
Yeah.
It just, at first when I was putting this together, I thought it was some sort of weird chicken.
Yeah.
Before I read the caption. And I was like, oh.
That's disgusting. I'm sorry. Hear me out. This meal will always be elite. Oh, the hot dog on a slice of bread. When you don't have any hot dog buns, you just have to make do. Yeah, we've all been there. I don't know. I don't like it. I prefer the bun. I'd honestly rather just have it without the bun. than on bread. That's just me. But
I've done a wrap.
yeah, I don't know. I'm very particular. I don't have a lot of hot dogs. I just don't. They're not super. But if I'm going to, I'm gonna do it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. The way that it should be. Yeah, General Scott just said, "Is this like the bags of milk thing, like the peanut butter?" I don't think so. I don't
I
think
hope
so.
not.
I don't think so. It's no. Oh. Can I eat all of this macaroni? Probably. I can. I went on a journey of self-discovery today. Yeah, I could destroy a box of Kraft Dinner. Who couldn't destroy a box of Kraft Dinner? I feel like that's kind of normal.
Yeah.
I feel like most people can. Most people can. Should that be our final poll of today? Can
Sure.
you eat a whole box of Kraft Dinner? Because I will say I am team yes. I absolutely can eat a whole box of Kraft Dinner. That is very doable. You see here. Carbonized doesn't like KD. What? I can skip KD. Have you had the white cheddar kind? Because that's always my next question. White cheddar is superior in my opinion. Therapist, Polish Easter food isn't real. It can't hurt you, Poland.
It's coming for you.
That thing is terrifying. That thing will haunt me in my dreams. That is absolutely petrifying. It reminds me, do you remember, producer sister, the butter lamb?
Yes.
I was in the States and I saw this being like advertised, and I've never like really used one of these, I don't think, and it was not something I was brought up with in my culture, but it is a butter lamb that apparently some people have around Easter time. So you cut into the butter lamb. I didn't know how to feel about this. Oh, Tiffany just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Tiffany. That's so kind of you and so appreciated. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I'm just looking at you guys, all the new ones. Thank you so much. Producer sister, does that bring us to 26?
Yes, it does.
We are team odd. Or we're team
Even.
even. We are team even, everyone. Team odd. Where are you at? Team even. Good for you. Happy for you guys. Oh, Carbonized, I remember that evil butter bird.
I love that it says Alleluia.
Which, of course, for producer sister and I, that immediately brings us back to the Mr. Bean sketch.
Yep.
Where they're all singing all creatures of our God and King.
And he doesn't know when to stand.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Oh my gosh.
We can't handle that song.
I can't handle that song anymore.
No, we can't. We can't.
Especially if I'm standing. You just feel the need to sit, stand, sit,
stand. Sit, stand. You know what, though? I honestly wonder sometimes. Oh, thank you, General Scott. It's just taken us to 27 memberships today. Back to Team Odd. Congratulations, Team Odd. I'm sorry to Team Even. Oh, King Bob just came in with one. And made it back to Team Even. No, I'm so sorry, King Bob. But welcome to the new Space Angels. Thank you guys. Jackie Swan just gifted 5. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, so is that 32?
33.
33. Back to Team Odd. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys are adorable. Thank you so much. Honestly, though, producer sister, sometimes I wonder. Some of you guys know that our dad has had a history with cancer, right? We've been kind of open about that over like the years. And when he was originally diagnosed, I will never forget when they announced it at our church, just for prayer for my dad and those types of things. And I remember how upset I was. And I was pretty close with the worship pastor there. Good friend, actually married my husband and I. And I am like almost 100% sure that this man specifically knew that the announcement was going to go out. And then the next song that they played, while I was like out of the sanctuary, like, kind of emotional because now everybody knew, was All Creatures of Our God and King, and I honestly think he did it to make me laugh. You know what I'm saying, producer sister?
Oh, yeah.
Because he knew I couldn't get through that song, so he was that guy. He was that guy that made you laugh or brought you ice cream when you were sad. He was great.
Yep.
Much love to you, man, if you ever see this. I'm not going to say your name, but love you. Love you and your family. Miss you. Oh, okay, yeah, apologies for food can't hurt you. And did we get more stuff come through?
We did.
Tiffany gave another 5 memberships. Thank you so, so much. And then Michael Nothing gave one as well. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Producer sister, where are we at?
Team Odd 39.
Team Audit 39. Thank you guys so, so much. That's wonderful. Wancho just comes in. Yee. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, I'm getting hyper now. I gotta keep going. Oh, the 84K is kicking in. I don't understand why my stomach always hurts. Also me. Yeah, all the spicy things. Why do people do this to themselves?
I don't know.
I do not like spicy food. I can't handle it. I'm very white. No, I know there's a lot of people, like, from different backgrounds that love spicy food, but I just can't handle it. It's like, I physically cannot handle it in any capacity. I'm such a weak link when it comes to that stuff. But there's so many people that, like, that really, really enjoy the burn, and I don't get it. I don't get it.
Like,
Producer sister, you can handle more spice than I can.
A bit, but I still am not. People still laugh at me. Let's be real.
It's always when, like, we go get Thai, they're like, how spicy do you want it? We're like, no.
Nothing.
Okay, I lied. We'll do another poll. Are you a fan of spicy food? Yes or no? Let me know. Let me know. I'm curious.
I've never understood. There's this store that has all different types of hot sauce, and they do samples of it.
Yes.
And there's literally a section of the samples. You have to sign a waiver before they'll give it to you.
I'm not eating anything I have to sign a waiver before I eat. That's wild. Like, that's actually crazy.
That scares me. I don't want to put that in my system. What is it going to do to you? I'm afraid.
Not here for it. The only flowers I need are those tacos.
Yes. I kind of love it. I feel like you need to add more stuff to give the flowers more color. Like add some peppers.
Art. Can someone mention art? Like, this is just... I hope maybe it was a part of, like, a display that people then ate from.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I'm sure it probably was. That's good. Oh, I love you guys all talking about it. When... Kyle just said, enjoy them. Oh, enjoy it while you're young. I assume the spice. Eventually, you will need to sit near the washroom when you go to a spicy restaurant. I'm so sorry, Kyle. I'm not, no. Sarah B just said, I did that once. Signed a waiver to buy hot sauce for my stepdad. Didn't phase him any more than the standard sauce. I don't know how some people do it.
Yeah.
I'm honestly kind of jealous of you guys that you can, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy it. Because some people are like, oh, it burns so good, or like, I can taste the different things out of it. I'm like, no, I just taste pain.
Yeah.
I just taste pain. Oh, that's cute. Carbonite Starter said, I made bacon and maple cupcakes, organized them like a bouquet of roses, gift for a husband from his wife. That's adorable.
That's really cute.
That's really cute. I like that. I like that. Oh. Okay. Last night I asked my husband to put some spaghetti on the stove so I could start dinner when I got home. That's some weaponized incompetence right there. Nope. I say no to that. No, you come and put the water in. You're cooking it now. You're cooking it all on your own now. Oh, sorry. That bugs me. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Yeah, Kyle, tastes like burning, 100%.
And that's the thing. At what point do you not taste the food anymore and you just have burning?
Oh, Steven just shared, once I tried a sauce called Insanity Sauce. It was so spicy I couldn't feel my legs.
Oh gosh.
If you can't feel your legs when you eat something, maybe you shouldn't eat it. Like, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I love you guys going divorce. Divorce, babe, divorce. Oh, some may say wifey material, some may say childish. Oh, that's wifey. That's wifey right there. Look at that spread.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that spread. Why not? Are you not entertained? Are you not fed? Is there nothing here that you would eat? Come on. Come on. Ugh. I'm just looking. You guys see Katie R's date night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's I definitely wifey. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray. I'm sorry. I just feel like there's times to have fun things to eat. And I remember when I used to work in a corporate job, I always had a thing that when we went out to dinners or we went out to lunches, I would always be that person who would get chicken strips and like a side. So sometimes I do fries, sometimes I do like a salad, sometimes I do different things, and I would alternate because at least I knew, how do you mess up a chicken strip, right? Like, how do you mess up a chicken finger? If you mess up a chicken finger, like, I give up. But sometimes I would see people and they try to eat like these kind of fancy things because they wanted to be like impressive in front of other people, or they just wanted to try new things, and half the time they hated it.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the meal, they'd be like, your chicken strips look really good. And I'd be like, I know. This is why. This is why I do this. I'm still the same. I'm still the same. Where is it? Sarah Airman just said that spread is awesome. And of course, that Spectrum food, the beans are in a separate bowl. Exactly.
As it should be.
Exactly. Ray just said I would marry this woman right away just for the food. Why not? Yeah. Onion rings. Yep. I love it. I love it. Have fun. Have fun.
I can't remember who said it. Someone said it's football food. And yeah, that's sports food.
Oh, yeah. The sports food. Why not? Oh, the only thing I feel like it's missing from that table, and I do see like an orange drink, and so I'll get back to that in a minute. Like an orange drink, but I feel like we need Sunny D on that table.
Yeah.
I want Sunny D on that table. Did you see the Jennifer Lopez thing about her and her order at the bodega, I think it was called?
No.
Where she was like, somebody asked her like what she would order at the bodega, which apparently I've never done so, but it's very complicated. It's like your orders are super long and words that I think probably don't make a lot of sense to people that don't know what you're talking about. So she was like, ham and cheese on a roll and an orange drink. If you know, you know. And there's been so many people that are just asking like, what's the orange drink?
There's so many questions.
Because they don't know. And people are like, is it Sunny D? Is it orange pop? What kind? And I've honestly been
Crush or...
I have questions. And I kind of want to know, but then I don't, because I don't want to go down the whole like toxicity of like the everyone hates J-Lo thing right now. But it just makes me laugh. And I'm like, I want to know. I want to know what the orange drink is. Exactly. Katie Artist, everyone on the block came out to say no. And that was that there are so many people. I literally watched one TikTok of a guy that called his mom who lives in the Bronx and was like, do you know what orange drink is? And she was like, what? Nobody knew. I'm just saying. There should be Sunny D on this table. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And Tammy said New Year's Eve for my family. And yeah, we've definitely done like the finger food.
Yes.
For New Year's and whatnot.
Why not?
100%.
Have a good time. Who cares?
There's a time and a place. Is it good to eat like this every day? No.
I bet this feels good for the produce. I mean, yeah. Yeah. But what?
It is, I'm just saying it's not great to eat like this every day, but there is a time and a place and it's fun. And we've definitely done it for like New Year's or Super Bowl or different things like that. Yeah. It's a fun meal.
Saving half for my girlfriend because I'm a good boyfriend.
I think you missed one.
Divorce. Did I miss one?
Yeah.
No. I said that the water.
Oh.
It looks good for the produce.
Sorry.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, saving half for my girlfriend because I'm a good boyfriend. No, you are not. Divorce.
That is not how you
You
save
know
half.
exactly what you're doing. It's not cute. It's not cute. Ew. Ew. Wancho, what is the orange drink
Yeah.
she was talking about? Please allow us to clarify this for Jennifer Lopez.
Don't tease us.
Tell us. Tell us now. I think that is it. There we go.
But no, this is not how you save half us up.
No, it's not. That's how you get a divorce.
Yeah. That's how you lose your girlfriend.
Yeah. That is how you lose your girlfriend. That is how you get a divorce. Wancho, I'm dying. I know we're on a delay, but I'm dying. I want to know. Jalissa, yep, just said no, that is grounds for divorce. 100%. Don't eat my sandwich. Don't eat my sandwich. My sandwich. I'm like Ross. My sandwich.
My
Okay, spicy food. Spicy food poll. Do. Yes, 55% of you are fans, and 44% of you are a no. Fair enough. Fair enough. There we go. We learned something today. Oh, okay. Wancha said, you know the little orange barrel drinks with the foil top. I don't know. I'm going to look this up. Orange barrel. Images. Drink.
Oh, like the little ones you used to get in school?
Oh, like those. Okay, hang on. Let me get this over here.
Little Hug fruit barrels.
Yeah, Wancho, are you talking like... Is it like that? Cause Wancho, if you just solve that mystery, that's huge. Cause I saw many very, very confused people. So ham and cheese on a roll and this drink. All right, Jenny. There we go. We've solved the mystery. Oh my gosh. I'm just waiting to hear from Wancho that it's yes or no.
Yep. There you go.
Yes, there we go. I also just saw Michael Nothing apparently sent in he's been a member for 8 months and I missed it, saying Burger King can mess up a chicken finger.
That's true.
The BK Lounge can mess up anything. Absolutely anything. I believe in them. There we go. Now we know. Now we know. We've learned. We've learned so much. All the important questions have been answered today. Well, guys, we are going to start winding down. So this is our last call. So you guys let me know if you've got any questions before we go out. If you have any last minute support you want to send in, anything like this, now is the time. Now is the time. We are planning on streaming again on Wednesday. If that changes, I'll let you guys know. I usually post in the community tab. I also post on Instagram. So if you are on Instagram and you're interested in following me, you are welcome to do so. I usually just post stuff about pop culture in my stories, the odd post here and there, but I tend not to like flood your feed with stuff. But I love Instagram. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time. It's a good time. Yeah, let me see here. Oh, okay. So Wancho just said now if she was really from the Bronx, she would have said Tampico, I assume. Hispanic brand of Sunny D. Ah, there you go. Now I have to have Sunny D. I can't stop thinking of Sunny D now. This is a problem. This is a problem. All right. Yeah. Christine just said, or our orange high C like McDonald's sells is certainly not juice or soda. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I am learning. I am learning about orange drinks.
There we go.
I am learning so much.
Being educated.
I am. I'm being educated. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to roll the outro. Thank you guys so much for being here. Much love to all of you. We will see you guys soon. Please leave a comment at the end of the video if you would not mind. I would really appreciate it. It just lets YouTube know that this has interaction as a standalone video as well as a live stream, which really helps me out in the algorithm. It's free to do. It makes a huge difference, and I so appreciate it. Much love to all of you. I will talk to you all very soon. Producer Sister, anything you want to say?
No, thanks for being here, guys.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, route. Okay, not bad.